What if the key to stronger immunity and better digestion has been in your kitchen all along, whispered through the wisdom of the Prophet over 1,400 years ago? Vinegar and honey, two simple, natural ingredients, weren't just staples of the Prophet's diet. They were trusted remedies, praised for their healing power. Today, as modern science catches up, people across the globe, from bustling cities to quiet villages, are turning back to this timeless Sunnah cure for renewed strength, wellness, and spiritual connection. Stay with me till the end, because this simple recipe might transform your health and renew your faith. Have you ever tried natural remedies from the Sunnah? Share your experiences or surprises below. Historical and prophetic context. Long before the rise of modern medicine, Islam offered a balanced path to health through faith and natural remedies. The Prophet once remarked, "What an excellent condiment vinegar is." Sahih Muslim. Simple, accessible, and packed with benefits, vinegar was a staple in his household. Honey, on the other hand, is elevated in the Qur'an itself. There emerges from their bellies a drink, varying in colors, in which there is healing for people. Surah An-Nahl 16-69. Together, honey and vinegar were known not just for their taste, but for their healing. Early scholars like Ibn Qayyim al-Jawziyah praised these ingredients in his work Tibb and Nabawi, the Prophetic Medicine, noting their effectiveness for digestion, detoxification, and immune support. While medieval Europe viewed vinegar with suspicion, fearing its acidity, Islam recognized it as a divine gift when used in moderation. For centuries, Muslim physicians preserved and expanded on these teachings, blending revelation with observation. This natural synergy of science and spirituality still holds profound value today. Imagine living in a time when health was preserved through faith and nature combined. What lessons can we bring forward today? Do you know other Sunnah foods or remedies? Tell us your favorites. Science and modern medicine. Insights. Modern science is catching up to what the Sunnah taught over 1,400 years ago. Studies now show that ingredients like honey and vinegar, so often mentioned in Islamic tradition, have powerful proven health benefits. Apple cider vinegar, for example, has been shown to help regulate blood sugar, enhance insulin sensitivity, improve digestion, and even support weight management. It also promotes a healthy gut microbiome, which plays a key role in immunity. Honey, especially raw or manuka honey, has natural antibacterial and anti-inflammatory properties. Research published by institutions like Harvard Medical School and the National Institutes of Health highlights honey's ability to help heal wounds, soothe sore throats, and boost the immune system. Combined, vinegar and honey create a powerful natural tonic, supporting digestion, cleansing, and immunity, just as early Islamic medicine described. These are not just folk remedies. They are now respected by scientists and doctors worldwide. Does knowing the science behind Sunnah remedies increase your trust in them? Let me know. Have you used vinegar or honey for health? Share your results below. Real stories from around the world today. In a world of high-tech medicine, it's easy to forget the power of simple natural remedies, until crisis reminds us. Across the globe, vinegar and honey are more than pantry staples. They're survival tools, deeply rooted in Sunnah and tradition. In Gaza, where access to hospitals and supplies is often cut off due to ongoing conflict, families have turned to what's available. Honey is used to soothe wounds, fight infections, and calm the stomach. Vinegar, with its natural antiseptic properties, becomes a substitute for wound cleansing, its prophetic use offering comfort and healing in the most difficult conditions. In Yemen, Amid war and blockade, traditional medicine has become essential. Many rely on honey infused with herbs or mixed with vinegar for energy, immunity, and treating digestive issues, passed down through generations and revived by necessity. These remedies are not just cultural, they're lifelines. Meanwhile, in peaceful corners of the world, natural health advocates and holistic practitioners are turning back to this same Sunnah wisdom. During cold and flu season, a spoonful of honey and apple cider vinegar in warm water is a go-to for boosting immunity and soothing inflammation. Some combine it with black seed, Nigella sativa, another prophetic remedy, for an added punch. From refugee camps to home kitchens, this ancient blend continues to serve, grounded in faith, backed by science, and powered by resilience. Faith and nature often walk together in the hardest times. How does this inspire you? Do you know of similar stories from your community or travels? Share below. Quranic reflection, healing, and trust in Allah. The Qur'an teaches that healing is ultimately from Allah. And when I am ill, it is He who cures me. Surah Ash-Shu'ara 26:80. This verse reminds us that while remedies may come in many forms, medicine, rest, or nature, it is Allah alone who grants the cure. Vinegar and honey, praised in both Revelation and the Sunnah, are among the natural signs of His mercy. Their benefits are not just physical, they are spiritual tools that connect us to a prophetic way of living. Allah says in Surah An-Nahl, "There emerges from their bellies a drink varying in colors, in which there is healing for people. Indeed, in that is a sign for a people who give thought." Qur'an chapter 16:69. Reflecting on these signs invites us to practice tadabbur, deep contemplation. When we use natural remedies like honey and vinegar with the intention of caring for the body Allah has entrusted us with, it becomes an act of worship. It is an example of tawakkul, trusting Allah while still taking the means He provides. How do you balance using natural remedies and trusting Allah's will? Reflect and share. What Quranic verse or hadith inspires your healing journey? Write it below. How to make and use the vinegar does honey remedy? Here's how to make this simple Sunnah remedy. Mix 1 tablespoon of raw honey with 1 tablespoon of apple cider vinegar in a glass of warm, not hot, water. Stir well and drink once a day, ideally before meals to support digestion, or in the morning to boost immunity and energy. You can adjust the ratio to taste, and if you're new to it, start with smaller amounts, like 1 teaspoon each, and observe how your body responds. For some, it's best taken a few times a week rather than daily. Avoid using boiling water, as it can destroy honey's beneficial enzymes. This remedy isn't a cure-all, but it's a powerful, natural support rooted in prophetic guidance, and embraced by many for its long-term wellness benefits. Have you tried this recipe or something similar? Tell us how it worked for you. Do you have tips for using Sunnah remedies? Share your wisdom, potential cautions, and consulting doctors. While this remedy is natural and rooted in Sunnah, it may not be suitable for everyone. Those with allergies, diabetes, acid reflux, or other medical conditions should consult a healthcare professional before use. Even natural ingredients can have side effects or interact with medications. Islam teaches us to seek both knowledge and care. Protecting the body is part of our amanah, trust from Allah. Always prioritize your health and consult experts when needed. Have you had to modify Sunnah remedies due to health reasons? Share your story. Closing. Call to action and future topics. Vinegar and honey are more than just ingredients. They're a living link to the Sunnah, merging health with faith. Start exploring prophetic remedies in your daily life to nourish both body and soul. Subscribe for more insights on prophetic medicine, Quranic science and natural healing rooted in faith. Which Sunnah remedy should we explore next? Comment below. Tag a friend who would benefit from this Sunnah knowledge.